Hi everyone, my name is Krishna Kumar Pandit and in this video I am going to explain you my first front-end project, that is a stopwatch. If I am talking about its layout, then I have made very simple, neat and clean layout for stopwatch. On the top of that I have added title name as a stopwatch. Below this I have added timer counter, in which first two digit will count hours, second two digit will count minutes and third two digit will count second, and the last two digit will count millisecond. Below this I have added three buttons. First is start, second is stop and third one is reset. If I am talking about its functionality, then when we click start button, the millisecond counter will start counting from 1 to 100. When it reaches 100, it will update second counter by 1 and become 00 itself. Similarly, when the second counter will reaches to 60, it will increase minute counter by 1 and become 00 itself. Similarly, when the minute counter will reach 60, it will increase hour counter by 1 and become 00 itself. Now, the second button is stop button. When we click stop button, the timer will stop at that particular time of instance. And when we again click start button, the counter will start counting from the timer where he left earlier. Now I will show you the updation happens between second and minute when the second counter will reaches to 60. So till wait here. Now you see that the counter becomes 55, second counter 57, 58, 59, now 60. When it becomes 60, it will becomes 00 and the minute counter will increases by 1. Similarly, when the minute counter will become 60, it will becomes 00 and the hour counter is increased by 1. And the last button is reset button. When we click reset button, all the timer digit will go to its initial position, that is 00. So that is the functionality of my stopwatch. If I am talking about its coding part, then it contains three files. First is index.html that contains all the HTML part. Second is style.css that contains all the styling part, and third one is script.js that contains all the JavaScript part. Now in the HTML part, I have linked my style.css file at the bottom of head tag and script.js file at the bottom of my body tag. Now in the body tag, I have created a div class name container in which I have added title in h1 tag and created another div with class name timer which contains all the timer digit and text part. Below this I have created another div for button class name btn container in which I have created three buttons with class name btn and id as start, stop and restart along with on click function. Now this is my style.css file that contains all the styling part. This is the styling for body and this is the styling for timer digit and text, and this is for button styling, and this is color for button. Now this is my JavaScript part. Here I declare all the variables and then I have created a stopwatch function. Inside this I have increased millisecond counter. Now this is the condition for updating second digit after every 100 count reached by count digit, and this is for updating minute digit after every 60 count of second digit, and this is condition for updating hour digit after every 60 count of minute digit. Now here I am declaring a string variable so that I can display every digit in 2-digit form, timing below 10. And here I am reflecting all the changes into the real HTML part. Now here I am adding functions for buttons. First for start button, second for stop button, and third one is for restart button. All the changes is reflecting on the real HTML part. So here I will show you my all coding part, HTML, CSS and JavaScript.